There we go. Hello, welcome back. This is me watching Branwen play, so let's play Vampyr.
Welcome back, everyone. And looking at the controls has allowed me to set the walk button.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, that's Dr. Swansea's office.
That's cool.
So, reach Whitechapel was our.
It was the blackmail thing, right?
Yes. Yes, we got put back here. Or we came back here to do things.
I think you came back here. We came back here for you to level up.
Yep. Um, we have to visit a pharmacy for Dr. Tippett and the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Boy,
and this
he runs very awkwardly.
he does. Just sorry, just going to take in the atmosphere here because this game is very dark but quite pretty. I'm gonna leave that alone for the moment. We'll deal with that later.
Is that the monster, Skrell, or whatever they're called?
Yeah, that's the really big one.
Can't remember the name that's used for them. Scald.
Skull.
There is a guy just sort of banging his head against the door. I mean, it looks like he was about to rob that place, so who are you calling murderers?
Oh, I mean they're hunting for skulls,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, talk about inelegant.
What were the flyers on the walls back there? Oh,
Join the royal fleet. King and country need you.
leftovers from World War II,
Oh, World War One.
World War One. Ugh, bleh. I knew what I meant, and I was thinking, the time traveler thing, where like, oh, you mean World War One, that kind of thing, and so World War Two got in my head.
Yeah. All right.
These guys again.
Yeah. Do you reckon these guys will come if we attack their friends over the bridge?
I think they're far enough away that in video game logic that they won't hear.
Hmm.
I think there's no guarantee.
Oh, do we? We do have to fight. We've got to go that way.
Mm-hmm. Roger the Wall. He's got a name. He's also got a shield on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
He's also bloody huge. So how does stunning work? Does it reduce their stamina?
Yeah, the reduces. They've got that big bar underneath their health bar,
Yeah,
and then once that runs out, you can om nom nom.
got it.
And
Drink
that,
whatever blood wasn't spilled out onto the ground already.
yeah, we are a very messy eater. Yes, sorry for being quiet. That fight was quite hard.
No problem.
This neighborhood is linked
Um,
somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
I was about to ask, is the game too quiet?
It is quite quiet. I turned up the volume.
Also, did you do an audio test?
I did not. Let's pause for a moment and check. I haven't
Yeah,
changed any settings, and it recorded Baldur's Gate earlier today pretty well. But I'll
cool.
check that real quick.
Awesome. So I've turned up the game volume.
Yeah, that was about the only thing that was. It was the game volume was a little bit low.
Mhm. Yes. For some reason, there was a box full of pills up the top there.
Yeah,
People throwing out perfectly good white boys.
that seemed a bit dramatic.
Seems like it happens every time we go into a new area.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
It ain't me. I didn't do anything. That sounds very convincing.
Did he pick an easy target, or what he did was inexcusable?
We're a doctor who actually has some concern for life. I
What he
think.
did was inexcusable?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And it was cowardly and inexcusable.
Shut off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane in the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty. I'll keep an eye out.
I like the idea of UI type things
Please. Feeling tired.
being some sort of instinct or whatever.
Hmm.
Like, you have all the hint required. It's like, there's something more, but I need something to unlock it. Being something like the low key telepathy that vampires seem to have in this.
Hmm. Do we give him medicine?
I would say
Say-
yes.
Yeah.
They
Sorry, I jumped right to that.
Very funny.
Looks like we're stuck on everything else.
Yeah. We could mesmerize him, but we don't want to eat him.
Yep.
Yet.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No.
That's a heck of
I'm not a
a
violent man.
bruise on his mouth there.
Doctor,
Yeah.
no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live. This is where I live now.
I like the one on the right, but
I'll go with that one. I'll go with
You
what.
mean you used to have a
Yeah.
better...
Unless you have a better idea, I'll go. Unless you want to ask it to me, I'll go with your idea.
Name?
cool.
Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broken. My son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. Coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
I have a really squeaky chair.
These are barbaric methods.
I think so. I agree.
Pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now I need a pill to stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just failed me last nerve.
As much as I want to say that's like a excuse, I also think that is clumsy writing trying to explain PTSD flashbacks.
Yeah. Yes, a bit. I mean, they were right in that they had no concept of PTSD back then.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
Funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. The woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
This stinking alley reeks worse than a week-old lavvy.
all right, well, we've got a lead on what we're really here for anyway. We can solve everyone's problems later.
Indeed.
Look at this door, must be very important.
What? It's not a. It's not going to like sunlight you to death, is it?
No, it does cast very pretty shadows, though. But that's just weird, right?
Yeah. I. It's.
Is it even anachronistic?
I don't think. I don't know, but it's like giving me Night Vale vibes.
Yeah. What's it powered by?
Oh God, I didn't even notice that. They didn't have anything like batteries at the time.
I mean, is it a lamp with a Fresnel lens?
You mean like there's an actual flame in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Hugely dangerous at that point.
Okay, it's I mean it there is a sort of like chimney thing at the top there for the so yeah, I think it's a wow.
Guide the player with light type thing?
Oh, it is, but I think that's a flame with a Fresnel lens at the front to
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah,
direct
I see.
the
I see what we're talking about. I was looking on the building for a chimney. I see yeah, I saw that lump and I was thinking, is that like a battery? And then like, no, they don't have batteries like that back then.
yeah, no, you can see there's the reservoir at the bottom.
Okay, yeah. So that's going to be
The
the fuel.
yeah, then big old lens
Hmm.
and the little chimney for oxygen and stuff.
It's just sort of randomly there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Bloodlines giving us the option to eat rats.
Oh yes. All right, so this way.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money.
Oh. Remember how we weren't going to eat anyone?
Remember, I said I've seen the good ending, so we were gonna leave it up to our decisions.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place.
Because there's a lot of nasty people that we've met so far.
To help keep you in perfect
Mm-hmm.
Really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Swan bruh is what I heard. Because I'm not good at this accent.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Can't expose her yet.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Oh God, that first one.
Yeah, opium.
I mean, at the time they were still using it as medicine, I guess.
I mean, yes, but not
Raw.
exclusively.
Yeah.
That being said, opium. Uh, I can't remember if opium was illegal or not.
There were opium dens that were operating.
Yeah,
Um,
this is true.
at least as far back as Sherlock Holmes. I don't know if
Mm.
opium was illegal by this time or not. There would still have been opium dens, but there's ingredients here to make stuff.
Swansborough cordial. List of ingredients printed in Latin. This item can be recycled into its components.
Care to reverse engineer a thing?
Yeah. Do we want to take it and see what's in it?
Yeah, might as well. Be interesting. Might generate a hint.
Yeah.
The gangs are ruinous, if you ask me.
Is that Ben again?
Is it Ben again? Yeah,
Yep.
that is Ben again. I didn't notice he didn't have a leg. You'd think that would be something you would notice
No,
about a
no,
character.
he's leaning against the wall.
Oh,
All the good boys
I thought the same thing though.
scum turn criminals.
yeah. Oh dear. Alright, well, we've found.
What do you want? Leave me alone. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane. There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now, goodbye. I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite. Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor. To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Toggle your vampire senses. Petrescu's a name I see related to vampires a lot.
Hmm.
I'm getting the feeling that it was. I'm wondering if it's one of the people that gets mentioned in Dracula as somebody Van Helsing was working with.
Hmm.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Lidicott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay, I think
Talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
time to switch videos, I think.
They just mentioned.
Thank you, Jonathan, for not giving me a place to talk. Can you hear me? Am I still am I broadcasting?
Yeah, sorry, we're dealing with some background noise.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to switch video right now.